I'll wait for some people to get inside. I want to get inside the chat. Today's a special day. We just got through watching on TV. If you were watching celebration for Nipsey Hussle, as you can see, I'm standing out here on Crenshaw Boulevard. Everyone's waiting for the procession, the funeral procession for Nipsey Hussle. See somebody in the chat. Hey, what's up, Sun Key? Yeah, I'm over here on Crenshaw Boulevard. Right over here, the Lamar Park area, 39th Crenshaw. This over here is the final, this is going to be the final stop along the way of the procession. This is the Angelus Funeral Home. This is where everyone's going to pull up, the hearse and everything. So yeah, if anyone saw the stream today, if anybody saw what was going on, it's a real beautiful ceremony at the Staples Center. Nipsey Hussle was very well loved in the community. You got a lot of people here that's coming out here to celebrate his life, celebrate who he was. And like I said before, we need to focus not on the fact that he was a rapper, not on the fact that he used to be affiliated with the street, whatever street organization he's with. Let's focus on the work he did in the community. And Nipsey loved this community. He loved his people. And that's why Ellis White, welcome. He loved life. And Nipsey wanted to give back life. He wanted to bring life back to people. He wanted to do things in the community. He decided one of the things that Nipsey did when he opened up the Marathon store, I'm sure he had all kind of offers. He could have very well opened up this store inside, probably opened it up in Beverly Hills. He could have opened it up in Hollywood, but he chose not to go there. He chose to open up his store in Crenshaw and Slauson, where the neighborhood he was from. He chose to give back to his community where he was from. That's the type of man that Nipsey was. And like I said before, I've stated that I never personally listened to his music. I wouldn't know a Nipsey song if you even told it to me right now. I wouldn't know it was from. The only time I've ever heard Nipsey was in passing if someone was playing his music and only heard little bits and pieces of it. But one thing I'll say, he had a distinctive sound. He had a certain sound. His real name is Eremias Ashjadam. His name means "After God Will Arise." And the thing is that he epitomized what it was to be godly and angelic. His family got up and said some very touching things, some really heartfelt words came from him. Snoop Dogg got up there and said some heartfelt words. And the thing is that he was a giver in the community, the very community he gave. And like I said, my prayers are with Lauren. My prayers are with his mom and dad, with the Black Sam. My prayers are with Cross, Imani, Cameron, his children. And just keep your heads up. And I'm gonna say take as much time as you need to grieve, because no one can tell you how long a person can grieve. Take as much time as you need to. Eremias, he lived what his name was. His name means God will arise, and a lot of things he did were very godly. As far as rising, things he did was extremely godly. So I'm just walking around here right now. Let's see what I can see. You have any more papers? Ma'am, do you have any more papers?
Oh. We're gonna come back.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm just watching everyone here. I mean, everyone out here came to show their respects and say goodbye. This will be my second time doing it. I would have went to Crenshaw and Slauson, but I always went there. So I decided to come out here. This is Angela's funeral home. Angela's funeral home right here. This is a main spot in Crenshaw, in Los Angeles, and you know it's beautiful. I mean, people come out here. People come out here just to show themselves, to show their respects, and you know this is the thing. I mean, when people emanate with love, like Nipsey did, it shows. I was listening to something that Nipsey's mom was saying, which was very touching. She was saying that when she saw him after he had passed away, have a look of fear on his face. He actually looked peaceful. His body did not look worn or beaten. He looked like he was at peace, and that's what people were saying about him. That he had no fear. He was always embracing the community. He was always in the store. He would always give of his time. He would always reach out to people. But that's the type of man that Nipsey was. They said, and even though I didn't get to know him, regretfully, I wish I'd have gotten the chance to know him. I can tell though that he was a man of peace. He was a man that really cared for his people, cared for his community, and he wanted to show love for his people and his community. And this is just it's sad that it's sad that it takes something like this in order for us to show how much we love people. It shouldn't take incidents like this to show people that you love them. Don't wait for people to pass in order for you to show them that you love them. I mean, hopefully though this won't stop. I would like to see some changes take place. Once again, also give a shout out to Big U and the rest of the LA gangs that came out there in a show of unity and support to carry on Nipsey's legacy of trying to quell peace within the communities of Los Angeles and bring about a serious truce. And it wasn't just open to the Bloods and Crips. It was open to Bloods, Crips, Hispanics, and whoever else. But it was all about coming together in solidarity. And this is something that needs to be broadcast. This is something that definitely needs to be constantly broadcast and shown, and to let people know that we too can, that we have feelings, that we have a heart, that we can come together on some kind of peaceful, or some kind of peace. And you know, this is the type of person Nipsey was. You know, he touched people. He was heartfelt. And that's just what the type of man that Nipsey Hussle was. Nipsey Hussle, Eremias Ashkerdom. So, but definitely, if they decide to keep the Marathon store open, I'm definitely going to go out of my way to support this store and support this business and support what they're doing. I'm going to go out of my way. So yeah, the man that we knew him as Nipsey Hussle, but his family knows him as Eremias Ashkerdom. And once again, look at Nipsey as a human being. Look at Nipsey as the man who cared for his community. Look at Nipsey as the caring individual who wanted to come out and open up Vector 90 so he could teach young black boys and girls how to use tech. Wanted to teach them about computers, teach them about stuff that we normally don't get into as a people, because we're so used to, people are expecting of us to to be into football and sports and going to clubs and getting hoes and all sorts of other stuff like that. They don't expect us to be technologically advanced. They don't expect us to be interested in stuff like Silicon Valley. And that's the one thing Nipsey did when he opened up Vector 90. He brought Silicon Valley to the hood. He became accessible to people that didn't have access. So who all else is in the chat? Could barely see. Let me see who's in the chat here. Hey Lex, how you doing? What's going on? Thank you. Yeah, thank you, Lex. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm just standing out here on Crenshaw Boulevard here in Los Angeles, and everyone's here standing here. They just continuing celebrating the life of the man known as Nipsey Hussle. This is one of the spots where everyone's coming to see the procession that's carrying his casket. Everyone's saying their final farewells and goodbyes to Brother Nipsey. Minister Louis Farrakhan said some heartfelt words. And Snoop Dogg spoke. Stevie Wonder said some things. Many people had a lot of great things to say about Nipsey. YG, a lot of people. I mean, of course, we already know that it was a celebrity, it's a star-studded event. And you know, that's just how it was. Anyway, first of all, everyone, you give this. Let me know if you can hear me. Put a 1 in the chat if anyone can hear me. First of all, I've been rambling on, and I didn't even bother to do a sound check. I apologize for that. But yeah, saying hello to everybody. Who else is here? Got Ellis White, Sunky Angels in the building. Everyone's here. Sure, more people will come in the chat as this winds down. But everyone's saying hello. Everyone's here celebrating the life of Nipsey Hussle. You know, one of the things about this place, Angelus Funeral Home. Angelus Funeral Home, this is a really historical location, a historical landmark in South Los Angeles, particularly in Crenshaw. This funeral home was actually in the Tupac video "To Live and Die in L.A." So it's something very historic about this funeral home. It was I'm not sure where else it was broadcast, but where else it was shown. But yeah, it's a lot of historical locations here. So the neighborhood, particularly, is called Lamert Park, and it's part of the Crenshaw district. Sorry. And this is just one of the many things that Nipsey was known for. Nipsey gave to the community. Nipsey was for the community. Nipsey was a lover of his community, and giving back to him. Oh, thank you. Thank you for giving me a comment on the sound. So let's see, who else is this? Oh, Nehemiah Israel, appreciate it. Thank you. Like I wish I had gotten a chance to know Nipsey. I wish I had gotten a chance to meet him and speak to him and get to feel his energy firsthand. But I want to bring this to everyone, and I want to show the love of the community to everybody. I want to show what as you can see, everyone out here, this is what he meant to the people here. This is the love of the community right here. Now, as you can see, I mean, this is Watch that car. Now, he had a lot going on. I mean, he really spoke to the people. He really had the heartbeat of the people. He had the pulse of the people, and that's just who Nipsey Hussle was. The procession, the funeral procession, it's going on a 25-mile route. It's gone through certain neighborhoods in South LA, like Inglewood. I believe it's gone through Watts, Crenshaw. This is going to be the last spot. It's going to go by his clothing store. I was actually en route to the clothing store, but I figured they were going to already probably have it packed out. They're going to already have it packed out anyway. So I saw this location. This is the Angelus Funeral Home. This is the last, once again, this is the last stop along the funeral procession and the route for Nipsey. So when they were actually giving out the tickets for Nipsey's memorial at the Staples Center, the tickets, I anticipated the tickets would go fast anyway, and they did. They went within a matter of hours. Well, probably not even a matter of hours. I'm thinking they went within a matter of minutes. They went within a matter of minutes. Hold on. Excuse me. Where do they want to get these?
No, you have to be at the service to get this.
Oh, okay. Oh, so that's like an obituary or something like that? All right, all right. Yeah, a lot of people showed up there in support of Nip. A lot of people came there to pay their respects to Nip. And it's really beautiful. It's very beautiful. And as we see, but one of the things I definitely want to say that it shouldn't take something like this for black people to come together. I wish we could be more proactive, and I just wish we could embrace each other more on a level that's non-death related. Can we ever come together for something other than somebody getting murdered in the neighborhood? Can we come together for something other than the fact that, I mean, whatever kind of chaos, just embrace and love each other? So, just get a little bit more of the full. And right here, I see someone standing here. They have a book, right? It's like an obituary from the service.
It was a lot of interesting? No. Well, people started.
Every time you get up, they know to get up and get out. Okay.
That's a beautiful book right there. Oh, that's him and his friend. That his daughter Monty and all that. Yeah, Nipsey's brother him and his brother look darn near like twins almost. So this book right here. This is like an obituary they were giving away at Nipsey's memorial. You had that been there, and I guarantee that the area around the Staples Center was really packed. It was probably standing room. I'm sure that Once inside, the area was packed up. For those who saw the ceremony on TV, it was really beautiful. So I'm gonna try to walk around some more and see what I can see, and just gather some of the energy of the people that's in the area in Nipsey's neighborhood. This is Crenshaw Boulevard, standing here coming to you live on in Lamert Park, 39th and Crenshaw, and the scene is really lively here. People playing, people wearing Nipsey's marathon clothing line. They're wearing his Crenshaw hats and shirts. People are playing his music. So yeah, you can see that he definitely touched a lot of people here. Nipsey touched a whole lot of people. But yeah, this is definitely the time when Nipsey hustled. It's actually getting kind of hot out here right now. I'm gonna take this jacket off here. All right. So I'm looking at people wearing Nipsey's marathon clothing line right here. I mean, yeah, I'm definitely going to support. I'm definitely going to support this brother. Oh yeah, it was lovely. It was very lovely. And let's see who. Sorry if I can't see what you all are saying. The sun's pretty bright out here. Oh, Boardwalk Angel. Yeah, appreciate you. Yeah, yeah, it was lovely. I saw it myself. Especially when his kids got up there and spoke. That was very heartwarming. It was very touching. To see his children come out there and speak to everybody. The one thing I'm going to say this about trolls. I don't really like trolls. I was watching the ceremony on ET Live YouTube, and you won't believe the number of trolls that actually came in there. You see, one thing about trolls is that not only are they cowards, but they have no respect. They have no respect for something sacred, such as somebody's funeral. And when you get up there and make disrespectful, inappropriate comments over someone's funeral, to me, that's just a special kind of evil. That's not even normal evil. You have got to be just like super duper quadruple evil to even think about doing something like that. To make disrespectful comments to a grieving widow, I mean, yeah, I am referring to Kodak Black at this point. You're up there saying stuff like what you said is inappropriate. And even if you were thinking it, you should have just kept it in your mind, because no one really needed to hear that. And you're sitting here saying that she's about to be a whole widow, saying that she's about to be, for one thing, oh, well, you know what, I'm going to leave that alone. The point is I'm making is that people are cowards if you can sit up there and say inappropriate things at a person's funeral or about a person's funeral. People like that, not only do you need help, you need You need Jesus. You need something. You need an exorcism. You need to be excommunicated. Bottom line, you just need to go. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Boardwalk Angel, it is. It's just, it's atrocious. It's downright just disrespectful. And all it is a ploy for attention. And you know, I know people say that just don't give the trolls any attention. Yeah, I get that, but sometimes it's hard not to give them attention, especially when they're being extremely disrespectful. Sometimes you just have to put them in their place and let them know what time it is. Got a sister walking around here with sage, trying to liven up the energy. I get that. Yeah. Sorry about all the shakiness, multitasking, doing a lot. It's all good though. But out here just chilling with all the beautiful black people here in Crenshaw. Just just soaking up all the energy and having memories and good times of Emiris Astrodome, better known as Nipsey Hussle. And what I believe his family should do now, his family should definitely, I think his family should lay low. They should just disappear out of the spotlight and go somewhere and grieve. Lauren definitely needs to get her bearings, and she needs to grieve as long as she needs to. It is okay, sister. We got your back, Queen. Queen Lauren London, grieve as long as you need to. Forget the haters. Who cares what people think? You do what you need to do, love. And take Cross, Cameron, Imani, Black Sam, Mom, Dad, Grandma, take them with you. You all need to be in y'all safe space. You all need to be in y'all's own little private space to where you all could grieve in peace. I don't really particularly care for earbuds. All right, am I still here, guys? I think I got stopped a little bit. Am I still here? Let me know if I'm still here with everybody. Everyone give me a one in the chat. Let me know if I'm still here. Okay, good, good. I thought I stopped or something. I don't know. It says something stopped. Anyway, good, good. Thank you. So carrying on with the stream, I wanted to show wanted to just come out here to Crenshaw and kick it with the people and show everybody black love, black excellence. And Nipsey was black excellence. And this here is the view of Crenshaw Boulevard. And this is everybody right here. As you can see, both sides of the street, you got people lined up here to see the procession and say their final farewells and goodbyes. Once again, I was saying that it is unfortunate and sad that it takes something like this in order for us as a people to come together, in order for us to embrace each other. And that shouldn't be the case. It would be nice if people could carry on Nip's legacy. He may be gone physically, but his spirit needs to continue to live on. His spirit needs to continue to live on. And I, for one, want to try to do my part, do my best, to do something to help it continue to live on. Nipsey was well loved by the community and everyone in it. People passing out papers. Are y'all passing those out?
Yeah, you want one?
Yeah.
I like BB coffee.
Yeah, definitely some marathon clothing, merchandise. Thank you, Queen. Thank you very much. I appreciate you all. So everybody, this is from right here. This is from the issue of the final call, right here. They did a spread on Nipsey, something really beautiful. We'll definitely check it out. You know, and just show people what it truly is. Like I said, the Nation of Islam, they've been very instrumental in helping with the security and helping with the family, grieving. And just doing everything they can. So now, I guess a question that I do have is, what is Eric Holder, Nipsey's killer? I wonder what he's doing right now. How is he taking all of this in? Is he even watching everything that's going on? Is he watching all the happenings, the proceedings? Is he seeing what is going on here? That even though he extracted an angel, he took away a ray of sunshine, the people's energy is still imminent. Basically, if you understand anything about Greek mythology, the story about the phoenix was a bird, a beautiful bird that rose from the ashes of destruction. So out of this death, I believe a phoenix will rise. Yes, the phoenix will rise, most definitely. Yeah, sorry about that, y'all. I forgot that sometimes having these earbuds in can make your ears itch. I particularly don't like earbuds, but it's what I can afford right now. It's what I got to work with, so I'm gonna make it do what it do. But we're still standing here. Everyone's waiting along Crenshaw, waiting for the procession to arrive here at the funeral home. This will be Nipsey's final spot. This is where the casket will come, carry Nipsey's remains, and this is where it will remain until his final resting place at the Forest Lawn Cemetery. Forest Lawn Memorial Cemetery is also where Michael Jackson is buried. Quite a few notable people are buried there. So the Bible says this, that The weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning. So people are crying, grieving, but joy will rise out of this. It's already been stated, there's already been a petition made that the intersection of Slauson and Crenshaw, where Nipsey's Marathon store is located, will be changed to Amiris Nipsey Hussle Astrodome Drive, or it's going to be named after him. So that's good. That's a good thing. That they're going to name the location after him in memory of him. And as we can see, it looks like a large swath of Crenshaw has been closed off and reserved. Yeah, you're right. Boardwalk Angel, he is in solitary confinement, and it is for his own safety. And I already pretty much anticipated that, because for one thing, they said he was a known informant. Not to mention, I'm sure it's going to be some people that want to capitalize off of putting a hit out on him as well. Because once again, Nipsey was well loved, and that even goes for people that's probably locked up as well. Okay. I just thought I would sit down for a little bit. Nipsey had a really distinctive sound. I will say that much. Nipsey had a real distinct sound in the way he did his music, and the way he rapped. From the short amount of time, from the little bit I have heard of him, I have recognized that he has a different sound to his music. So Nipsey was definitely somebody. Oh, what in the world is this right here? You know, sometimes people will make any kind of people will use any kind of reason to make something all about them. Are y'all looking at this? This person in the feathers, whatever they're wearing. People will always make something a reason for it to be about them, and it's not about them. Yeah, okay, I know y'all don't want to see that. Anyway, y'all, what is wrong with people today? What in the hell is wrong with people? Yep, it does say a lot, Boardwalk Angel. I mean, the two major gangs, Bloods and Crips, came together. Well, I'm just hoping that this rally and peace treaty won't cease. That it will continue. That this will continue on behalf of Nipsey Hussle, and that his vision will continue to be his vision will continue to be implemented. Because this is very, it's always unfortunate to seeing somebody lose their life all over some garbage like this, because people are so hateful. A lot of people say that he was killed in gang violence. I'm not going to even say he was necessarily killed in gang violence. Nipsey lost his life because you had some jealous-hearted, hating individual who didn't want to see peace, who didn't want to see nothing prosper. He lost his life because I'm starting to hear some songs right now that sound kind of familiar. And didn't realize, oh, that was Nipsey. But yeah, Nipsey was definitely a one-of-a-kind brother. He was definitely somebody that the community loved. And when one thing I can say is I haven't heard this something like this go for any other rapper. Maybe Tupac, but it's been a long time since I heard anyone have this kind of response to a rapper. Matter of fact, I've never even heard of a rapper getting the kind of ceremony that they did at a venue such as the Staples Center. That speaks volumes. That says a lot. That says that Nipsey must have really touched a lot of people if they had his memorial at a place like the Staples Center, which is something that's reserved for maybe dignitaries. The only other artist that I can think of that actually had their funeral services at the Staples Center was perhaps Michael Jackson. I can't think of anyone else other than Michael Jackson that has had their funeral at the Staples Center other than Nipsey Hussle. But Nipsey Hussle was definitely someone who apparently had to touch the community in the way he did. Everyone, please share this live stream. Everyone, hit the thumbs up. Support this channel at paypal.me/TheRealAaronCollins. And you know, guys, that's the one thing about me, that I'm a man of peace and positivity, and I go out of my way to bring out the good news. I try to be positive. I try to share love with people. This is what I'm about. I'm not a drama channel. The only time I like drama is if it's on the silver screen. And it just so happens I am an independent filmmaker. But besides that, I don't like drama. I don't like beef. If people have issues with each other, they should take it out. Hey, Queen Nikki C, how you doing? I'm so glad to see you, Nikki C, Divine Perfection. Everyone support Nikki C, Divine Perfection. She's very positive. She always has some good words and words of wisdom for everybody. She always has some good tidbits to speak to people, and she's always willing to share some encouragement with folks. Her name is Nikki C. Divine Perfection, and also sisters or brothers, if you need your hair done, Porter. Yeah, I'm standing here. I'm sitting over here, Nikki, on Crenshaw Boulevard. Um, just got through seeing this celebration of life for Nipsey Hussle, and everyone is here on Crenshaw. This is at the Angelus Funeral Home. This is going to actually be the last spot along the 25-mile. And I just wanted to come here and just get the energy of the people and just show the beauty of it, and they show the love of the people, show how much Nipsey loved the community, how much the community loved Nipsey. Oh, thank you, Nikki. I appreciate that. I love you all too. I do my best. I really do. I do my best, and making sure I got this belt on right. Anyway, sorry about that. But yeah, like I stated before, Nikki, before you got here, I was saying that I wish it didn't take something like this in order to bring us together as a people. I wish it didn't take something like a tragedy. I wish we could just come together because we simply just love each other and embrace each other. Why does it always have to take something tragic like somebody being murdered for us to come together to show love and support? It shouldn't have to be that way. We should love each other. Oh, thank you, Lex. Hey guys, this is Lex 7. Support Lex, guys. Show Lex some love. Hit her up. She's very positive as well and inspirational. Lex has streams. I think last night, Lex, you showed Walking Dead, or I think when was that the Walking Dead you showed last night, Lex? I think so. Saw a little bit of that with everybody. But yeah, Lex is very positive. I love her spirit. She's a real sweetheart. So yeah, everyone, you know what? And I don't mind this, everybody, but y'all support each other. Everybody love on each other. You all are free to meet and greet and talk to one another. Just respect each other. That's all I'm asking. Respect me, respect each other, respect the chat. But yes, feel free, everyone, to love on each other, and speak to each other. But I'm definitely gonna hit up the Nipsey store. I'm definitely gonna hit up the Marathon Clothing Company, and show some love and support. And whoever is in this car, just park their car like right here. They're not even moving. But you got all kinds of media people here. You got all kinds of news and stuff. Plus, I already knew that anyway. That was going to happen. There's going to definitely be a media frenzy. But actually, what everyone did, they pretty much did what I figured they would do anyway. I figured that they were gonna do like what they did with Biggie in Brooklyn. They were gonna drive Nipsey through the neighborhoods he was known in, that he frequented.
Whatever you had in the crystal, like cinnamon. Like it looked like a boom. Whatever.
So here's a little bit of trivia, everyone. Well, I guess it's not trivia, but maybe I could ask everyone this because I'm not really familiar with too many of his songs. But what are some of Nipsey's most famous songs? The one song I do know that he was part of, he did a collaboration with YG on the song F Donald Trump. I do know that. And I recognize his voice in some other songs, but I don't really know any titles to any of his songs. I know of his albums like Victory Lap and Crenshaw, and I think he did or an album called Slauson Boy. But name some songs that Nipsey did.
Like I know the whole story.
Oh, thank you, Boardwalk Angel. Oh, it's all good though. It is all good. I say this all the time, man. We get on these social media platforms. We need to be using them to be creative and to be positive and not with all the ignorance that goes with it. One thing I'm definitely gonna do, shoot y'all, I'm hungry. I want something to eat. Nikki, shoot, when we gonna get that Pink's dog together? Because our brother is hungry right now. Oh, it's called Off the Track, oh, Off the Rack, oh, okay. From what I did hear, I mean, I think I've heard a few of the lyrics of Nipsey songs. He was mostly talking about life growing up in Crenshaw and being part of the set, being with the 60s and stuff, and about personal losses he's had in his life. I don't think he necessarily did anything where he talked about his riches and stuff like that, from what it seems like. Once again, this is an individual that's trying to make this event about them. That's why they dressed up like this to begin with, so they can get some attention that obviously they're not getting. So, yeah. I don't know why people do these things. Well, I do know. I just actually answer my own question. Well, I tell you. Cooled off a little bit, thank God, because it was kind of hot.
Yeah, listen, yeah, look.
Looks like more and more people are coming out here too. Yeah, looks like more and more folks are coming out here. Oh, lady, go away. Hey, I don't want to see that fella boy of yours. Yeah, it's definitely a So other than that, how's everybody else doing today? What's everybody up to? Is everybody enjoying themselves? Is everyone being positive? Is everybody loving life? I hope so. Wow, that's a long walk right there. I decided to come out here also to let my melanin pop. What's going on, Monique Hill? How you doing, Queen? That's right. And you know what? Even though I'm not native to California, I wasn't born and raised here. I was born and raised in Chicago, as a lot of you know. I live here now, and I embrace this community as if it was my own. Because you know what? The black community, to me, is global. It's nationwide. Now, yeah, I do realize when you go to certain places, they have a certain way of doing things in different places, but that's okay because that's the spice of life. That's what variety is all about. Variety is beautiful. And I've always actually had a love for Los Angeles. So this right here, to me, is really a dream come true. And to be around my people in this community, because you're still my people. Whether you live on the south side of Chicago or south central LA, you're still my people. We are all the same people. We're black, and we need to stand behind that. Other than all this tribalism that is constantly destroying us and ripping us apart. Thank you, Queen Monique. Monique Hill, y'all. Everyone go hit up Monique Hill. She's a real good sister also. I've been in some chats and some panels with her. Really positive sister. And I'm sure, I got people just coming in and I don't know how many are watching. Wish I could see. Exactly. The vibration is love today, every day. That's right. Love. If that was a command, I would say, everybody, my command for everyone today is to love each other. Y'all can do nothing else but love each other. What's the matter with showing a little bit of love? We've been hating on each other for too long. It's time to stop all the hate. It's time to show some love. What we need is love in the community. Now, the heaviness and the pain is starting to wear off, but I'm still feeling traces of it. I'm still feeling a little bit of the pain, and because this was actually a painful thing. Nipsey losing his life the way he did, it was painful. One of the things though that was getting me all choked up was seeing his brother Black Sam get up there and speaking, and he's being choked up. And Black Sam, tell y'all what, him and Nip standing together, him and Nip look damn near like twins. I thought Nip had a twin brother, but that's his brother, Sam. I'm not sure if Sam is younger or older, but him and his brother look exactly alike. Nehemiah Israel, I'm noticing the bipolar weather here in the Shire. Okay, standard operating procedure. Okay, and nobody, yep, and a little snow. Exactly. So yeah, I guess you could say we do have some bipolar weather in Chicago. most definitely safe. So Lord showing the love out here for El Maria's Usher Dome, aka Nipsey Hussle.
That's different niggas. Niggas trying to emulate Nipsey, whole everything. Got bored of it. I think. No, the niggas coming from Texas, bro.
See what folks saying in the chat. Send some shout outs real quick. See who we got. We got Nehemiah Israel, Monique Hill, Nikki C, One Boardwalk Empire, Lex Ferry is here.
I still catch them.
Who else is here? John Cicero. Sunky Angels here. Yeah, once again, I appreciate. Thanks for everyone for showing up. Thanks for everyone for being here. Thank you. Thank you for taking the time out of your busy day in your schedule. I love Harley Davidson. That's a good bike right there, bro. That's one thing I definitely want to do is learn to ride a Harley Davidson. I love Harleys.
Somebody made a post last night. They was like, listen, when you do Nipsey, the white people too. Like, before we look out, we're gonna post this nigga. I don't even know. This is the end.
Thank you everyone for showing up. Still standing here waiting for the arrival of the funeral procession for Nipsey Hussle, who we send off in a very appropriate ceremony today. It's called a celebration of life because we do celebrate the life that Nipsey Hussle had. We celebrate the legacy that he leaves behind, the things that's continuing to happen in his name, the legacy that's going to continue to happen in his community. a renewal cycle. Death death makes the end of a person's lifestyle, and that is the place to be for the wise. To consider one's journey, peace, bro Nipsey. And remember, out of the ashes of the phoenix, out of the ashes rose the phoenix. I forget what civilization that burned to the ground, but yes, a phoenix will rise out of this. Matter of fact, Nipsey's name, his given name, Ermias, literally means God will arise. A lot of people say that Nipsey has some godly aspects to his life. He has some godly ways about him. The things he did, he would take time out of his busy schedule. We already know Nipsey came up in the hood. We know he came up doing things. We already know that he embraced the rolling 60s at one time, but he rose above that, and he decided to give back to his community rather than take from it. He realized that the degradation and the destruction that his community was headed, so he decided to do something positive in his community. And like I stated before, Nipsey could have put the Marathon store anywhere else. He could have put his store at the Century City Mall. He could have put his store in Beverly Hills or in some high-end area on Hollywood Boulevard. But he chose not to. He decided to keep his store right in his community at Crenshaw and Slauson in South Los Angeles. He realized that it would benefit the people there more than it would in these high-end areas. He knew that he would give his people jobs, give his people a sense of hope, show the children in the community that there's something they can do other than being a gang member or being a dope dealer. Nipsey did that. He embodied that. He embodied that very spirit. And that's not something that I can say that many rappers are doing. But Nipsey embodied that. He put his money where his mouth is. I like what his brother Sam was saying, that when how they got the lot, how they didn't know how they were going to get the lot. That how the people who had the lot were being threatened to put them off because they're renting a lot. But they made them the offer to buy the lot, to which they did. And they wound up coming up with the money. And Nipsey bought that entire lot with the businesses on it. That right there is beautiful. See, at first I thought he only just owned the store, the Marathon. It turns out he owned that entire plaza. And that right there, once again, speaks volumes. It speaks volumes. A lot of people are always complaining about rappers and stuff, how rappers don't do anything for the community. Well, y'all, damn it, this is one rapper, Nipsey Hussle, he did do something for his community. So now people don't have no more excuses to complain. And I'm sure because of this example, I'm sure other rappers will probably follow suit if they're not already doing it. I'm sure that they will do the same thing. And I also wanted to say something like this. A lot of people are wondering, well, people are only doing this because to Nipsey Hussle because he was famous. You know what? This is not just for Nipsey. This is for all the other young black men and black women that have been slain in these streets. All the unknown fallen soldiers that have lost their lives to senseless violence. This is for you also. This is for them. This is for their memory. This is for everyone who has had somebody and lost them. This is for all the widows who have lost their husbands. This is for all the men who have lost their wives. This is for all the mothers who've lost sons, all the fathers who've lost sons and daughters. This is for everyone that has ever been a victim of any kind of violence, whether it's been on the streets, whether it's been in gangs, whatever. This is for you. And I can just hope and I pray that Nipsey's sacrifice will be an example to those that you can rise above your conditions. You can rise above simply being in the hood. You can do everything that he did. You can do everything and anything that you aspire to be, and you can do it with excellence. Because that's what one thing that Nipsey Hussle and Laura London believed in was black excellence. And that is something that we could bring to our neighborhoods all across the diaspora. Black excellence. It is real. It is really real. It is very real. And it does exist. Thank you, Nikki. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. You say he was in the Arabic newspaper. See that, and that's another thing. Nipsey touched not just people in the United. He didn't just touch people in Los Angeles, on Crenshaw. He didn't just touch people in California. He touched people nationwide. He touched people worldwide. And if there was people on other planets, I'm sure he would touch them too. But that was the type of spirit, the type of soul that Nipsey Hussle was. Just a minute, everyone. What's up, Majestics?
What's up, brother?
I got a lot of love and respect for y'all, man. Y'all are very legendary in the lowrider game,
Thank
dude.
you, brother.
I respect y'all. I mean, I've seen y'all in the magazine. I've seen y'all in all
We do
sorts
what
of
we
places.
do. We're a very charitable organization.
All right?
We just
We
charity.
them boys, baby.
All we do is do charity, man.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Cowboy
sir.
up.
Yes, sir.
Take all
Yes,
our
sir.
money and give it to charity.
I got you. I respect that. As y'all can see, I'm up here just meeting and greeting people in the community. One thing about, if you're from California, one thing about California is that they're known for a car style called lowriding, where they put hydraulics and switches on cars and make them bounce and stuff. And it's something that I want to get into lowriding someday. But this is just one of the positive aspects of the black community. People don't know. So who is this? This came in chat. Oh, what up, Big? Is that Big Sap? What up, Sap? My man, Big Sap, in the building. I ain't seen you in a minute, bro, but welcome. Is that Indy Zozo? Hey, what's up, Indy? Oh, I'm so glad. It's the first time you came. Yes, you did. You finally caught one, love. I appreciate it. Everybody hit up Indy Zozos. This is another positive sister, strong sister. Support her. Show her some love. I've been in some of her streams. She's a real good sister. And, she loves everybody. Okay, so everyone's showing something. All right. Oh, the bus is saying nip. All right. Yeah, that's right. Man, even the bus drivers are y'all showing love to Nipsey Hussle. See, this is what I'm saying, that this is the type of influence and the type of love that everybody had for Nipsey. When you got bus drivers and stuff showing love for Nipsey on the front of their signs, that's what's up. I mean, that's beautiful. That's real beautiful. Yeah, we got the bus drivers showing love for Nipsey. Oh, they didn't took it off, but you know what? That's just beautiful. Y'all caught that? Had nip on the on the nip on the side of it. So I think I heard someone say that the film procession is on the way, and whoever this clown is walking around here with these feathers on. Anyway, I'm gonna be nice, y'all. I'm gonna be nice. I just got a problem with folks trying to show off and make something be about them when it's not about them. That's beautiful. The love that's been. Yeah, it is. Indy, it is. It's real. It's real beautiful. Nipsey was definitely a loved man in this community. One of the things Nipsey was also wanting to do, he was trying to speak to the police commissioner of the Los Angeles Police Department as well as LA Mayor Garcetti and Rock Nation, trying to get implement some peace initiatives and some peace initiatives in in the neighborhoods in LA. See this brother with this Nipsey shirt. Hey, bro, let me see the back of your shirt. Hold on.
Stay still, Peter. Stay still, boy. Stay still.
I wanted to. See, you even got people wearing shirts and stuff representing Nipsey. See, I mean, this is the type of love he had in the community. This is the type of. Thank you.
I like that.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh yeah. Thank you. Yeah, this is the type of love that Nip had in the community. I mean, Nipsey was very well loved, y'all. I'm trying to get as much footage as I can. I hope I'm doing a good job, everybody. I'm sure I know it could be better. I'm working with what I got to work with, y'all. So just bear with me.
Come on, girl.
Yes, exactly, Indy. The marathon will continue. Will continue. The marathon is going to continue, and we're going to finish the race, and we're going to finish with flying colors. Is that all right? Oh, that's all right, Monique. That's good. Gave your nephew a job. That's good. That's good. See, so Monique, you're basically a living, breathing, walking witness of what Nip was all about. And it looked like the procession is just about here too. So I see folks looking like they're lining up. So everyone stand by. Yeah, so everybody's waiting. Everyone's awaiting to come through.
a couple of last ones to go. The homies, the ones that rap, that wasn't up to par yet, building up, we're gonna suffer the word. And they still had a chance for him to lie. Like the niggas even Jason. I don't know. We got more love.
There's another one. Another photo op.
Everybody's showing love for Nipsey everywhere. Everywhere. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen. I don't think I've ever seen nobody since Tupac. I don't think no one. I've seen no one showing no love for a rapper like this since Tupac.
Not even Tupac got
Had a
there.
rapper like this.
That's right.
I think Pac got this kind of love too.
He did. Did it come out like this though? Because I mean, that happened in Vegas. You know?
Across the globe, though.
Yeah.
With social media,
Yeah.
Yeah.
spread like
It was different.
wildfire.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm doing
I
a
feel
lot.
like if they had social media when Pop died, it would have been equivalent to this.
That makes sense. Yeah. Yeah. That was pre Facebook. Matter of fact, I don't even think MySpace was around even then. Yeah. That was '96. Anyway, everyone there, I'm still chopping it up with the community, but I'm still here with you all stream. Still live stream. Hey, everyone put a one in the chat if you all saw the big truck that had R.I.P. Nipsey on it.
Too many people died. I cried.
Like, I didn't experience like celebrity death until Aaliyah died. And I was like, dang.
I remember exactly where I was too.
You know what? This is the second time I've seen a celebrity or a singer have their funeral at the Staples Center since Michael Jackson. And then for Nipsey, for him being a rapper, that right there speaks volumes in itself, because you don't see too many rappers get that kind of showing of turnout. I mean, obviously he had some kind of effect on the community, and not just the community, but the world.
He was an angel. He came and did his work and went on. It was tragic how it ended. That's all. What you doing? A little podcast?
Yeah, yeah, doing a live stream there. Oh, go right ahead. Community, I'm speaking with a resident here. I mean, judging from the demographic and the age groups here, obviously Nipsey definitely had a fan base that covered all ages and even races. You had all kinds of people that were into Nipsey. I mean, I hear that they even did stuff in Arabic about Nipsey. I mean, all kind of, you had whites, blacks, Hispanics, Asians. Yeah, he was international. I mean,
They all like, what?
What's going on, right?
And if you don't know, why don't you know?
We don't know wrong. Just got back in from my no.
I definitely do agree with you, Indy. Lauren's strength is very beautiful. Lauren and his mom both possess some very remarkable strengths. I mean, the strength that his mom manifested was remarkable. Something we can all learn from. Because I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if I could hold it together like that. I really don't. I'm just being real. I don't know if I could do something like that if my child had passed away. Now, I don't have any children, but I'm just saying. No, I'm not at the marathon right now. I'm actually a little bit further down on Crenshaw. I'm at Crenshaw and Slauson. I'm actually on 39th and Crenshaw right now. Slauson's a little bit further down. I went there last week to the memorial. I was actually on my way there until I saw this here and realized that this is the last spot. This is the last stop along the route. The difference is with Nipsey is that he was truly South Central. LA's own Tupac and Biggie came from elsewhere and then settled in LA, whereas Nip was South Central LA icon. Yeah, he was. Yes, he was. Yes, he was. Leroy Jenkins triple the people there right now compared to them. Yeah, and the, the memorial basically the plaza's small, so it can only hold so many people where the memorial is. So yeah, the memorial is actually a small area, a small environment compared to where I'm at right now. This is the street, so of Crenshaw Boulevard. So there's definitely a lot more people over here. Let's see. No, can't do that. I can imagine. Well, the streets are closed due to the amount of people on Crenshaw and Slauson. I believe it. I believe it. Thank you, Nikki C. I appreciate it. I try to do a good job being the Black CNN. I aim to please. I love to come and be with the people. But yes, we definitely have all kind of meat. So yeah, this is a cultural monument right here, Andrew's Funeral Home. No, actually, I didn't, Indy. I didn't attend it. The tickets were sold out already. I mean, tickets went that quickly. So no, I didn't get a chance. I mean, just look at this. I mean, you got folks that are just coming out, taking their time out to come and pay their respects to Nipsey Hussle. He was more than just a rapper. He was a philanthropist. Others, he was an angel. He was a community. I guess it would be safe to say he was a community leader because he was literally trying to get things changed. He was trying to possibly even change some laws. And I honestly don't know of too many other rappers that had the same kind of following that Nipsey had. I honestly don't. And you got the police coming up in a show of force. LAPD is always doing what they do. It's amazing to me how they send all these cops in the community, don't look nothing like us.
We was just saying that. We was like, they couldn't get ain't no black cops on duty
Yeah,
today.
exactly. Yeah, well, that's by design, though.
Yeah, yeah.
It's all by design. Now you get,
They're gonna come out here and threaten us.
yeah,
Live with their presence, but not today.
yeah.
Not today. Because the marathon shall continue. There we go, right there.
The marathon gonna continue. Y'all heard it from the people. The marathon continuing. And this is the reason why the marathon continuing right here. You got everybody out here. The marathon gonna continue, and we're gonna help it continue. And until the race is finished, until the race is won, the marathon gonna continue. See, I'm getting motivated, y'all. I'm about to start preaching. Look out. Yeah, this truck been passing through. Man, this is that's right. Every time that truck come past, y'all, I'm making sure I'm getting it. I'm getting it. Because I really wanted to hammer it in and hammer it down and let people know that Nipsey was loved in this community. I want people to realize that I'm not just running my mouth and just talking. I want people to see that Nipsey was loved. And I'm sure everyone does already know that. But you know what? It's good to show as well as tell because I realize some people are from Missouri. You got to show some people. R.I.P. Nipsey Hussle. R.I.P. Emrius Astrodome. So they're gonna come from that way. Traffic. It's really hard to tell out here. But let's just pretend that they're honking, standing in solidarity with everyone standing here and celebrating the life of Nipsey Hussle. But man, that was a very touching sight to see that even bus drivers were showing love to Nipsey. Always something going on. Any more of those Sentinel newspapers?
Pardon me?
Any more of those Sentinel papers?
Eh?
The papers, any more of those Sentinel papers?
Oh. He was handing them out. I don't know. He's over there.
Who's passing out these right here?
The lady with curly black hair, she'll be back.
All right. All right, Chad. I didn't forget about you. You guys still with me? Everyone still holding? That's good. I'm glad everyone's still here. Good, good. Maybe I should probably stay still. But yeah, Chad, I didn't forget about you. I'm still here. I'm still riding with you. We still in the building. Oh, I see somebody went to the memorial service too. This is the book from the memorial service. Yeah. Yeah, still here. So let me talk to everyone. So, one of the things that Nipsey invested in was technology. He had an organization called Vector 90 where he taught young black children and children in Crenshaw about tech. Because as we already know, technology is something that we don't get in enough as people. And the ironic thing about that is that we use it a lot. We use technology to do all sorts of stuff. We use it to play games. We use it to get on chat lines and party lines. But yet, we hardly know anything about how to use it, how to use use tech to build with. We don't know anything about creating tech. And that's one thing that Vector 90 was. See, Nipsey understood to the hood. He wanted to connect Silicon Valley to Shaw. He wanted to connect Silicon Valley to those who it wasn't accessible to. And we got people leaning out of car windows and stuff. To get in on this. definitely the type of effect and the love that Nipsey had on people. But yeah, we should definitely teach our children how to create. Like a lot of our children play video games, but what if we could teach them how to play video games? And that's one thing that Nipsey was doing with Vector 90. He was teaching children how to create technology and how to build things, how to tech. That's something that we don't do enough. We don't embrace that. We don't teach our people that. We don't teach our children that.
Black people in one place for a long time. I put my wallet in my sock. It's beautiful though, brother. This is beautiful. But I don't know when I'll ever see it again, so I need it on camera.
Hey, let's hope it don't stop. Let's hope this doesn't stop. I pray that this doesn't cease. I pray that we could continue to embrace the community. I pray that we could continue to embrace our heroes. That we could continue to encourage other Nipsey Hussles and other people who want to do something in the community. This is an encouragement right here. Our children are getting a chance to see one of our own shine bright. You know, the circumstances surrounding why he's not here anymore are very violent and brutal and tragic. It still does not extinguish the flame that he had burning inside of him. What you want me to get you, Nikki? I wasn't paying attention to the chat.
Oh, okay.
Oh, if you're talking about one of those obituaries and stuff, oh shoot, they had those at the funeral. I didn't make it to the funeral. They were putting those out in the Staples Center. I wish I could get one. Something going on. All right, they're putting up the young police tape. I gotta hurry up and get me an actual camera. These phones can only do so much or last so long. And I've been on here for quite some time. But we're gonna make this happen. We're gonna make this work. Let's continue to bear with me, chat. I really appreciate all of you all.
got different information.
They probably had some
Changes. He's like, that was not the way the lap was supposed to go.
YouTube trying me, y'all. YouTube trying me. Oh, see me in the neighborhood. Oh, yeah, that's right, Frank. Yeah, that's right. Appreciate it. Yeah, I just wanted to come out here and embrace the people and be among the people, you know. Hey, brother. Let me see if I can get, you know. Please bear with me. Y'all, this is one of the problems of live streaming on phones. Sometimes they want to act up, but I'm going to stick with this. I'm doing the best that I can. I'm doing the best that I can to make this work. So definitely, just bear with me, everybody.
Even if you did it, you want to represent Nipsey. I want a shot and just represent.
People are doing crazy.
Yeah, whatever you have, whoever you want to be, I'm shooting a shot. That's
All
what
right,
I'm
y'all.
saying.
So it looks like I'm about to be on in
Lord, anybody else? I don't want you to say you didn't do it. You had a chance to come up. It's going in the paper. Here we go. Put whatever you got to represent Nipsey. Whatever you want to say, that's what your shot is.
Yeah, I'm about to be in the paper, LA Sentinel.
All right, here we go. First. Here we go. One.
Come on, let's go.
Come back. 2, 3. I really appreciate that. Stand up, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Look.
Y'all, take a picture. That was beautiful, y'all. Got a chance to take a picture of the Sentinel and went live also. How we looking? How we looking, brother? How we looking?
You look beautiful. Oh, what you think? Look at that.
My man.
Hey, thank you guys.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man, y'all got a chance to take a picture of the LA Sentinel. So, you know, we just coming out here, y'all. Everyone showing love for Nipsey, brother Nipsey, and it's just beautiful. Sometimes it feels good to be. It's good to be in the right place at the right time. You know what? I'm not so sure, y'all, but I think this is probably like maybe one of the longest live streams I've ever conducted. But you know what? I think this is worth it. This is worth it. I want to show I got 3 people in the chat, but that's all right though. People catch the playback. It's worth it. And I want to show love for the community, for the people in it. Okay, so we're about to, they're about to come on through the funeral procession. So Nikki C still in the building with me. That's what I'm talking about. Nikki C, you a soldier through and through, Queen. I appreciate that. And I'm still broadcasting live from the neighborhood, from Crenshaw District, over here 39th and Crenshaw, Lamar Park. Still broadcasting with the people, the beautiful black people here in the community. Look at all these beautiful melanated people, y'all. Look at all these beautiful melanated people in the black community. These are all the people that Nipsey loved and all the people that love Nipsey, y'all. This is what I'm talking about. This truly is black excellence. What's up, Sky's the limit? How you doing? Whatever. Sky's the limit.
Oh yeah. I see the blonde hair, but I don't see her. Really? Oh. Oh, nice.
Well, I can do some proper live streaming from. Phone is actually not meant to do this no way. At the end of the day, it's still a phone. That's why I need a camera and a proper streaming port. This right here, this is where a live install would definitely come in handy. Stay with me, everybody. Stick with me. I'm just waiting. Well, thank you, Sky's the Limit. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Just really need to get a proper system to this because, like I said before, you can only do so much with a phone. You know, phones can only do so much, but at the end of the day, it's still a phone and it will behave like a phone. So that's why it's important to have a camera, an actual camera. You know, I'm talking about a camera that's suited to do long recording times and stuff like this. Of course, this is a live stream, of course, and it's going to YouTube, but so this is important. And you good? All right. That's the Eritrean flag right there. That's the nationality that That's the Eritrean flag.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, that was what Nipsey. He was half Eritrean.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's more and more people coming along too along the route. More and more people are assembling. Come on, phone, stay with me.
I got a tape up right here, guys. So just squeeze on back. Get a good spot, please.
Get a good spot. Back it up.
Right behind you, right behind. They're gonna go this way, so.
Oh, I'm about to take it right on off.
Sorry. All right, I'm gonna come around. Sorry, guys. We're going this way. Let me back around that pole right behind you guys. You guys got a lot of room. There's a lot of empty space. What time are you leaving? What time are you leaving?
Right here. I'll get right here.
I forgot. I start with an E. I forget start with an E.
Okay.
Like your mama.
definitely the longest stream I've ever done.
I don't know. I don't see it either.
I believe it was worth it. I believe this is worth it. And family, y'all still with me? Bear with me. Just being here, just trying. Nipsey Hustle is taken, and I just wanted to share with everybody, share with everyone in the chat that how much this man meant to the community, meant to everyone in it, and I'm doing it as only I can do it, or what I got to work with. I'm doing the best that I can. So, guys, if you're still
That's where they really gonna get stuck in. Wow.
anyone that's still with me, put a one in the chat.
That's how it is. Yeah, that's how it is. That's how they are up here.
I'll get back to you. When I tell you the man. We gotta go. All right. You got it on, y'all. I'll get right back to you. Y'all want to walk with it? You safe? Look at the bottle. Exactly. How much was it? Like $30, $40? I'll be right back.
Thank you, Nikki.
But I forgot my phone. No, I'm mad about it.
What you outside? All the way down there. Hey, Cece, what you doing outside? Oh, wow.
You have
Like
time.
you stay in the house. Is it Is it
525.
You're on them channel right now. Remember when that fight stuff broke out?
It is 5:25 p.m. now, everybody. But I'm gonna stick with it. Bring everyone the exclusive, I guess, the footage,
One time you wasn't paying attention.
Nipsey's possession,
Right at
and
the camera. And the other time you were just off, like looking around you. I'm like, what is she looking at? Is something going on? Probably.
I'm gonna do
Yeah, this is.
make it do what it do.
Yeah. Who is that? Hey, girl, Portia. Oh, Rocky here. I gotta say my little shoe. I gotta say my little shoe. That's more than what I have.
Nikki, you a real soldier. I appreciate you, Queen.
Oh my God, when that fight or whatever broke out, I don't know, somebody grabbed me from the back, just trying to stop him from falling. And I almost fell. I was like, don't fall, don't fall. Grab my balance. He just lost it. They were crazy. I don't see that way out of it. Bug me. Cut the out. All right. Were they at the marathon store? Almost at the marathon. Hello? Hello? They get ready to turn on slow. They finally
That
at
mean
the store.
they coming this direction then, all right.
And I was right in the perfect, I was right in front of the store. Oh, yeah.
I'm glad I did. And besides, I went to the store anyway a few weeks ago for the actual memorial. They had the candle and stuff.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he was there.
Well, he was at the funeral. I saw that
He
on.
was at the, up there, too.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wow. If you, I don't know if you have Instagram. Go on his Instagram.
Yeah, I know, Nikki. It keeps buffering and it's doing that. Believe me. That's why I say that this phone is really trying me.
Just come on down. Look down there. They all start coming this way. I don't know what happened.
They should be making.
I know they had kind of, they took like another route, like they stopped going down the break.
Yeah, La Brea was one of those routes here. Because they from Inglewood to Inglewood too.
Yeah, they're at the store now.
Y'all, it is all good. Things are coming along. We gonna get it popping. It's gonna happen. And y'all, thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for holding it down with me, for sticking it out with me. But we about to it's about to be any minute now. Any minute now. Just bear with me. I love y'all.
You got what? What happened?
Actually, Skies, I've been in this spot the whole time. I didn't move. Believe me, I've been in this spot the whole entire time. And here comes more reinforcements.
We the last stop.
coming down Crenshaw now or what? They coming down Crenshaw? Okay. Okay.
Is it another way that they could enter, or they gotta go to? Oh, okay. Okay.
I'm getting on.
You can go back on the other side.
Yeah. I'm going to
Entrance is right there.
They're coming from the store. The store is actually this way.
Yeah. Coming down. I think that's on I think that's King and Crenshaw then. No, is that King?
King's this way
Okay.
because the mall is that way,
Okay.
and Slauson is further down.
Okay.
I know why you took off now.
Better be quiet. Once they start passing Crenshaw Mall, that's where I'm at.
Oh yeah, I think for funerals. Does it put in there for funerals?
So, report I'm getting that the was they're still at the store. They're also Crenshaw and Slauson right now as we speak. So they're gonna turn off of Slauson on to Crenshaw and make their way in this direction. Finally.
I know. I know. Exactly. Why can't? I know. That's why I did not go. I already know. That's why I wasn't going to that marathon. I said I'll go up there tomorrow. I know. I already know all that. That's why I'm not there. We got enough shit going on.
It's a shame where how people want to pay us an incident like this just to fight and to show out.
Oh, I know Farrakhan pronounced it real good.
They still there, people? They surrounded to the
Like I said, this
yeah, my phone, that's not cool. I think everybody's
That's what I was trying to see. It's got a trigger now. That's the procession right there.
I'm already tired on the other.
tomorrow's not gonna be as hectic as it is today. I knew it was gonna be a gang of people up there today. time he get up here, it be dark. By the time he get here.
No, she making sure she don't eat nobody. I ain't seen her.
Boy, this fool ran the red light and everything. What's doing? Blowing something up over there? That's smoking stuff.
All right, my phone died. This one died. I gotta go back.
Or can you guys?
But it was only like 10 cars.
Oh, yeah, no problem, no problem.
We Uber around here. You know how much money we'll make?
Yeah, what's up? What's up, you guys?
They still at the store. It's so bad right here, like the traffic.
Basically, they still have it at the store. I mean, it just really touches energy and stuff like that. But yes, there are people still at the store. They are really hold up.
It's gonna take forever to get out that store.
You need to watch out for this one. Where the store is isn't even that big. Did he just say that?
around here no more, but I knew they were good.
Last time I heard that they were still.
And thirsty.
Yeah, that,
Keep the camera up here on us. He been posted up there for the long.
and they got two of them right there.
I know. He been posted up there for a minute.
And they got drones up here and everything. And this is their way of making sure the Negroes don't get out of line.
Yes, they do.
See a couple of right there.
I had to come way on bucket. Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna start chewing on this phone in a minute. I'm gonna start chewing on this phone in a minute.
That's why I got me another piece of gum, mama.
Oh, gum will make it worse.
I know, but I have two some. This is sad. I'm blocking up the stomach. Get up and get dressed. I gotta come out. I have to do that.
said, ain't it? Did I stutter?
They still in the same spot?
As far as I know.
Wow, same spot. He said same spot. Oh, they stuck. They stuck. Oh, man. Oh, man.
They've been right there for like 30 minutes.
Oh, that's the car right there. They've been there for 30 minutes.
He ain't even made the right up for him. He didn't even make the left up first.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, can't they just move them folks out the way?
Ooh, wait.
Moving, but it's like nobody moves, and then they got to fill out the crowd, and they got to move some more.
Well, hell, they need to send some of these officers down there then.
Oh, my goodness. Do I have that one already?
Where's that they're passing out?
Oh, yeah, I have that.
Oh, yeah, I already have that one. I already got that one.
A lot of my homegirls, their daughters went there. This school. Her daughter was real smart. They used to go there. She don't go there anymore. My homegirl daughter was there. Some other Christian school. Some other private Christian school they say is
And she all up on him and everything. You saw that? All right up on his tail. Yes, y'all. They still on Slauson. They haven't even made the turn yet. It is like a sea of people there holding them up. So here's the situation. Just got reports that the procession is still at the store. They are literally being held down by an entire sea of people. I mean, there's wall-to-wall people blocking the hearse and everything. They have not even made the turn on the Crenshaw yet. But I'm sure when they turn, they're going to probably be double timing it. But I would definitely keep everyone posted as to what's going on. Once again, everyone, thanks for sticking with me. Thanks for holding up with me. I know this can be tough in between this phone buffering and folks just being crazy. I know it's a lot to deal with. But thanks for being with me. So everyone, stay tuned. We in this together. The marathon continues. Shoot, just standing here and waiting though. This is a marathon actually. Got the red, black, and green flag coming over right across the street. Uh, yeah, I don't know about that.
Oh my goodness, what's going on?
Got the RBG. RBG in the building.
Okay, for real. Oh my goodness. Where is he at?
Once again, everybody, within earshot, Nipsey Hussle was a very well-loved figure in the community. He's going to be missed a lot, missed greatly, but his spirit and his legacy continue to live on because the marathon will continue, and we will make sure that what he started will be finished. Are you serious?
I have no idea.
Is he driving? What I'm saying, is he driving?
No, he's sitting on the driver's lap,
It looks like he's driving.
and the police are sitting here looking right at him.
Wow, what is that fool doing?
He ain't got no damn stick. He go right.
That raggedy truck.
But he running everybody.
That raggedy ass truck.
Yeah, y'all, it's crazy out here. You know, anytime when you have something peaceful, you gotta always have the organized. Well, not so organized, but you gotta always have the chaos.
Yes. Yes. They can't go nowhere.
All the people is around the car.
They can't go nowhere.
They need to have some consideration for Nip's family too. I'm sure they're sitting in these cars.
They are. They
I
are.
mean, somebody needs to move out of the way. I mean, come on, LAPD.
Really. They don't want to do no work.
Yeah, I want to show up a show of force over here and try to intimidate people.
Oh, that's what it is. Well, somebody needs to do it. They're going to make you stop it. And that's I always see him in Inglewood. He always in Inglewood. Long way. Oh yeah, she was on the news. She was on there yesterday.
I can't believe she's still walking around here. This is really starting to irritate me. I gotta calm down. I think people over there by the store have been very selfish. All right, y'all. I think we got something going. Yeah, I think we got something going. I think they finally made it.
You've been waiting here way too long. You better.
Oh, play with me. Are you serious?
They're very far away.
What do they shoot? Dude, stop playing with me. I'm not in the mood right now. What the? What in the world is going on? Hold up. Come on, damn phone. Man. This shit fucking pissed me off.
You see those birds right there?
Yeah, I see him.
That's crazy, right?
Let's take the hole, guys. Take the hole. Take the hole. He's 3 miles away, guys. He's not close.
Yes! Hey!
Fucking phone. Damn phone.
Hey! Get up. Go.
Well, Please forgive me.
Why am my phone dead?
This phone pissed me off. This phone was